My last 8 years in the city, and for my brother's last 11 years in the city, we took Sam out to lunch once a month. So we had a routine. We'd meet him at the diner around the corner from his apartment. And the first time it dawned on us that there was an issue is when he didn't show up. We were scared, we were running around, and then we finally went and saw him in his apartment. He just forgot about it. And from then it was kind of like progressively a downward spiral. And then when we knew it was a major issue was when he was cooking and forgot to turn his stove off. And at that point it was, we have a real issue here and we need to start looking for resources to help us navigate through this and figure out a solution for him. Sam was a young boy when the Holocaust broke out. He was living in Poland with his family. He was brought to 3 or 4 different death camps and was able to survive all of them.
Those concentration camps, ghettos, liberated by the American forces.
He's lived an unbelievable life. He's an inspiration to me every time I see him. It's really troubling when you're watching someone and they're losing their mental capabilities, and they're losing their memories, and they're losing who they are as a person. It strips everything that you've built an entire life for and everything you became, and it turns you into someone that you're not. It's a debilitating disease that it's going to affect you, and it's going to change the person that you are, both mentally and physically. And it also has a great effect on your family members, because it's very difficult to watch someone that you love go through such a tough time. He's probably written his life story 35 times. I think it's because he doesn't want people to forget what he's been through. And it's just so ironic that as this disease has taken over his life, he's starting to forget his own memories. And so here it starts, and it's talking about him and his life, and then we're a third of the way through the book, and he starts over. And so he writes his name, that he was born on December 1st, 1922, and then it goes through his whole story once again. He told me he was scared. He knew he was starting to lose it and his memory was starting to go. He was vocal to me and said, I need help. And I need to get out of my apartment, and I can't live by myself anymore. Dancing it's his pleasure. Dancing to music is what it makes him happy, it makes him tick. He used to be very active. He was always going to the senior centers in the city. He was around people, he was dancing, he was happy, he was loving life. So where Sam is now, he can't dance anymore. He hasn't been dancing for the last year. And the hope is when he moves into the facility, he'll be able to start dancing again. Having a network of people to tap into, the Alzheimer's Foundation, they introduced me to a group of nurses that have been able to take care of my uncle. For a man that's been able to, beat almost everything else, to know that this is one he ultimately isn't going to be able to beat, it's tough, but there's hope. There's hope for him to find a cure. There's hope to make the rest of his days on Earth better. What I think will make his life more enjoyable is getting into an assisted living facility where they have the tools and resources to help people in his situation. No matter what hand you're dealt, it's really your attitude and the way that you go through life that's gonna, ultimately decide the way that you live your life. And as long as we keep on fighting, there's hope.